So in today's European qualifier, the fourth European qualifier match, of course, it's Scotland versus Serbia. Of course, Scotland having beat Serbia in the last match in Serbia, of course, 2-1 with goals from Stephen Fletcher and Sean Maloney. They will hopefully be trying to replicate that so they can get some more points on the table. Of course, Scotland are third in the group. Belgium have 7, Wales have 4, Scotland have 3, and Serbia have 2. So, of course, Scotland walking out here into Konami Stadium, which is unfortunately Hampden Park is under some renovation for the Commonwealth Games, so of course Scotland will have to use Konami Stadium for the time being. As you can see here, Stephen Naismith gets his first start in the European qualifiers for Scotland, as we see a very strong side from Serbia. Of course there's the likes of that guy with that moustache, number 10, not sure who he is because he looks very generic. Number 10 of course is Tadic. Kolarov starts as well, Petrovic in the midfield, as well as Tosic and Georgievic up front. So, a really difficult match for Scotland. Of course, Basta they're playing at a right back, I believe he's a right back. But of course, Scotland to kick off with the Brazuca ball in the European qualifier match. So James Morrison on the ball from kick-off, gives the ball to Mulgrew. Scotland trying to play some nice football from the start. So into the 10th minute of the match here, Greer on the ball, plays it to Charlie Mulgrew, and Mulgrew just sort of runs down this left-hand side. Nothing he really do about it, gives it to Stephen Naismith. Naismith into Stephen Fletcher, Fletcher turns, Fletcher with a shot, and Fletcher with the goal. Stephen Fletcher with the goal in literally the first 15 minutes of the match, and Scotland take a 1-0 lead, probably a deserved 1-0 lead as well, as Stephen Fletcher goes off to celebrate with the fans. It seems that Scotland have maybe hit a form point, getting some good passing and some shots away on the goal, and which could actually result in them qualifying for the FIFA World Cup. Nice little pass in from Naismith to Fletcher, nice little turn from Fletcher, nice little shot as well into the top corner. Nothing the goalkeeper could do about it, and Scotland lead Serbia 1-0. So at the 25th minute here, and Georgievic on the ball here as he runs past two players. Christoph Baer does not close down our player, and Marshall gets a nice hand on the save, and a nice shot actually from, I'm not sure who the shot was from, but it doesn't really matter because Marshall saved it anyway. It was going in, and it's a really good save from David Marshall, the Cardiff goalkeeper. But he has a corner to defend here from Kolarov. He comes out, he punches it clear, and goes straight to Charlie Adam, and Adam on the counter-attack. So Adam's going to continue running here, gives the ball straight away to absolutely no one, and it's a bit ridiculous here as we see Tadic on the ball trying to maybe trying to get some shots away really, but Christoph Baer has come all the way out to try and get the ball back from him, gives the ball to Charlie Adam, and Adam again gives it to Stephen Fletcher. Fletcher this time, however, will probably try and give it to Stephen Naismith, who does get it, but Fletcher's taken out off the ball, stayed down, but Stephen Naismith has continued play, runs past two players, gets a shot away. It's an amazing shot, and Scotland lead 2-0 against Serbia here in Konami Stadium in a European qualifier match. Of course, this is the fourth match of Scotland when they will get 6 points to potentially qualify along with Belgium. But of course, with this being European qualifiers, of course, if they finish second, they will have to go into a playoff spot against another tough opponent in the European region in general. But it's a really nice shot from Stephen Naismith. The Everton man makes it 2-0 to Scotland. Scotland 2, Serbia 0. It's coming up into the second half here with literally 20 odd minutes remaining. Stephen Naismith on the ball again. Will he run past Basta? He runs past him, runs past two players, runs past Ivanovic. Will Naismith get another shot? And Naismith another shot, and it's a good save from the goalkeeper. Out for a corner kick, which will most likely be taken by Charlie Mulgrew. So into the last minutes of the match, as we see Stephen Fletcher on the ball here, trying to give it to Charlie Adam. It doesn't really matter because Scotland have won. The final whistle has blown. 2-0 the final score between Scotland and Serbia. Of course, Scotland going to the next match against Wales, hopefully trying to basically get revenge after losing 1-0 against them in the first match. Of course, as the man of the match in the game between Scotland and Serbia was Stephen Naismith. So into this second last European qualifier match for Scotland and Wales, of course. In this game, Wales versus Scotland. We're in Wales today. Again, it's being played at Konami Stadium, however, because the Cardiff City Stadium is under some It must be under some sort of renovation or whatnot. So again, no national anthems from either side. They're just going to go straight to the football. They don't care about national anthems. They only care about playing good football. Not sure if I can see Gareth Bale there. Actually, Gareth Bale is their number 11 there for Wales. Vokes is playing up front instead of Simon Church, which is a bit of maybe a problem maybe for Simon Church, but he is on the bench. Robson Kanu as well comes in. Bale is playing left back for whatever reason, considering he's not played left back for maybe about 5 years now. Aaron Ramsey playing in front of him in the midfield. David Vaughan there talking, I'm not really sure who to. Might be Ricketts, number 19, I believe that is Sam Vokes. Scotland's lineup is more or less very similar to the lineup which faced off against Serbia. Bannon, however, comes in, I believe it's for Darren Fletcher or even Scott Brown, but I'm not sure. But it doesn't really matter because, as we see there, I believe it's Aaron Ramsey doing a little bit of stretches before kick-off between Wales and Scotland. So Vokes kicks it to Bellamy and kick-off has commenced. So into the 15th minute of the match, the game has started brightly here as Fletcher gets on the ball, try to get a shot, but gets a shot, but it's a good save from Boaz Myhill and James Collins players. So into the last 10 minutes of this match, this game has been an absolute boring bore fest. Nothing has really happened here as Naismith gets Charlie Adam gets the ball here, plays it back to Stephen Fletcher. Fletcher for on goal. Fletcher get the goal. Fletcher gets the goal in the last 10 minutes of the match, and Wales are being beaten by Scotland. Of course, Scotland got 6 points in their last match. Got their 6 points in the last match. So got their last 3 points. So they now have 6 points. They'll have 9 points if they win, of course. And look at that for an absolute amazing finish from Stephen Fletcher into the top corner. Nothing Boaz Myhill could do about it. And Scotland lead Wales 1-0 with literally 5 minutes remaining. So with that, Wales trying to maybe get some shots forward here as Hutton clears the ball. And the referee blows the final whistle. 1-0 to Scotland against Wales. And Scotland, Gordon Strachan in general, will be very happy about it, as well as the Scottish people in general. But as you can see there, the game, nothing had really happened. 8 shots, 6 of which were on target. Man of the match goes to Stephen Fletcher. So here we see the table here for Group A. And as you can see at the top, Belgium with 11 points, Scotland with 9, Wales with 5, and Serbia with 2. Scotland and Belgium are 100% most likely going through, but it depends on what the order will be. Belgium could potentially give up the top spot to Scotland because of course Scotland face them next, but we don't know what's going to happen until the next match between Belgium and Scotland. So into the final European qualifiers match here between Scotland and Belgium at Konami Stadium once again, where Scotland of course will be hoping to beat Belgium and take the top spot, so there will be no playoff round for them. Of course, a playoff round could potentially face them against a very difficult opponent, the likes of France, Italy, England, potentially. We do not know yet because, of course, we've not seen the other tables. So with that being said, no national anthems once again between the two sides. Darren Fletcher and Vincent Kompany are the captains of Scotland and Belgium, respectively. I believe this time we actually do have Christian Benteke starting up front, but I'm not sure. Number 9 might also be Romelu Lukaku, I cannot really remember. But Stephen Fletcher, of course, is on the goal-scoring form of his life, as of course he has scored many goals in the run-up here for Scotland. Jokes starts in goal today instead of David Marshall, who is feeling unwell from the kick-off. But it doesn't really matter because Jokes is a relatively decent goalkeeper and he is better than Alan McGregor. Here Darren Fletcher talking to James Morrison. They'll be hoping to try and keep the two midfielders for Belgium quiet in the 4, Mertens, Morales, Hazard. And Benteke, I was correct, starts up front for Belgium. Courtois, of course, stopped Scotland in the last game between the two sides. Belgium won that game 3-0. So into the kickoff. The kickoff, of course, will be Scotland kicking off, and it's Stephen Fletcher to Charlie Adam. So into the 16th minute of the match here as Charlie Adam runs past Thomas Vermaelen, runs past Van Boyten as well. Will he get shot away? He can get the shot away. He gets the ball back though, gets a shot away, and it's just over the bar. Coming up to the half-an-hour mark as Van Boyten on the ball here. Will he run past, try and maybe run past the player. Snodgrass goes flying in with an absolute foul. Looks like a foul to me, and the referee has given him a straight red card for the foul on Daniel Van Boyten, To me, that's not a red card, but let's see the replay. It is probably a straight red card. Goes in flying with studs up, and a red card to Snodgrass. Scotland down to 10. So, last minutes of the match, referee blows the final whistle. 0-0 was the final score between Scotland and Belgium, which means Scotland will have to go into a playoff match against potentially difficult opponents to qualify for the World Cup. Of course, we don't know who the opponent is yet, but Courtois once again gets another Man of the Match award against Scotland. So as we see here, the schedule for Scotland, the draw has been made, and Scotland face off against France in the playoff spot for a place in the World Cup. So if you have enjoyed this episode, subscribe my channel for more, and catch you later.